What's up, brother? You all right?
How much of a feeling of a lost opportunity is this for you and the rest of the team?
It's tough when you come on the road against a really good team and you're not able to execute the way you expected to execute, not execute the way we wanted to execute. But you got to give props to those guys and their coaching staff. They did a real good job in preparing for us. Some things went well for us. Some things we're just trying to figure out there. But overall, we just got to get better.
What did you see on the interception that Slade had?
It was just an underthrow. That's all it was. It was just It was nothing more than just an underthrow.
When you're playing a team that was able to stop the run the way Philadelphia was tonight, how does that change the math for you as a quarterback and the offense?
Yeah, in a way, it does change how we go about playing out there. Because there's actions off of those runs that we'd like to get, and when the run game's not going, the way you would expect it to go, then that kind of mitigates the way we run pass, and then it's more of just a drop back sort of game. But they did a really good job. Second half we came out with some adjustments. We got some things going in the run game. But really for us offensively and as a team, it's just really trying to sustain, putting consistent drives together, being able to go out there, defensively and getting 3 and outs and sort of playing off each other in that sense.
So sorry if you already asked this before, but what do you think can be done to just have the offense run a little better on the road? You're going to have these raucous environments. What do you do as a team to just have the offense be a little more?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of pieces that go into our offense. A lot of moving parts. I have to be able to communicate to the O-line, the cadence in a loud environment, which makes it tough. All of those things play a role in us going out there and executing, especially with a loud environment, tough environment. But it's communicating and being able to go out and executing. It's hard to sort of replicate crowd noise the way it is over here and in other places. But that's the next step for us and what we're trying to do.
The play where you walked down instead of taking the sack from Jalen Carter, was that something that you consciously decided, something maybe you worked on? I know you worked on that a lot this offseason of protecting yourself. What was going through your mind on that play?
Yeah, that's all it was. I missed the snap point in what we were trying to do with that play, and there wasn't anything else on that play, so I just took that and protected myself.
Anything you take from a game like this one, tough game on the road, tough environment, you guys hung in with this team and tied them up. Anything positive that you can take from that kind of environment and then be able to play as well as you guys did and be able to match with them?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of positives that we can take, but then again, we got to come into tomorrow and watch the tape and see things that we can get better with. There's always good that are done, but none of those guys in the locker room remember those, especially after a loss. They're all thinking of what we could continue to do to get better and help our team win games.
So a lot of people call this game a measuring stick for this team. Where do you think you guys are?
Well, I don't think we listen to the outside noise in regards to how people feel about our team. I think the most important thing is the guys in the locker room sticking together and continuing to go. There's a lot of football to be played, a lot of football. It's a long season.
Isaiah Wynn left the game with an injury. How does that affect your offensive line as a whole, and how did that affect during the game after he left?
Yeah, it affects a lot of what we do because he's had a lot of the reps throughout the practice week, and then for Lesser to have came in, I think I thought he did a really good job. For what he was given to do, the task at hand. I mean, there's a lot of things going on. When it's, are we trying to run this? okay, no, it's this look. We got to run it this way. The communication up there and getting that orchestrated for those guys is not as easy as it seems. So, I think they've done a good job, and it was a team effort today. It took everyone today.
More questions?
One more? Not one more? One question? Yeah. No?
Yeah, because this game was a little odd. You guys had 10 penalties, they didn't have any. You got down early, you came back, you fought back. In the end, you didn't have enough. But what do you learn, and what's going to help you? This is a great football team that you played, and you're going to have to beat good football teams to get where you want to go. What did you learn from this one?
Well, we learned that the little things matter, and they turn into big things as they continue to build up. And this is a good test early in the season. People can say that the penalties this, the penalties that. Like for us as a team, we're not throwing that out as an excuse. They went out there, they did what they had to do to win that game, and we didn't do enough to win that game. So it is what it was, and we'll go in tomorrow and we'll learn from that, and we'll get ready for New England.
Can it help you down the stretch? Can it help you guys down the road?
Oh, yeah. All these games can help us down the road. To me, it felt like this game was a playoff atmosphere type of game, and I think that was a good rep for us early in the season, leading down the road to when it's crunch time.
You talked about the communication. You have a lot of guys who are in the lineup playing different positions, new positions. What are things that you think that you can do to kind of streamline that process in the middle of the game like tonight?
Yeah. I think the thing that I can do is communicate to those guys prior to us going out there. I can do a better job in letting them know what we're trying to get accomplished on this drive. Obviously, we're trying to get points on the board, but when Mike does communicate to me what we're trying to run, all right, guys, it's a run play. This is what the play is going to be. Just be alert for this look or this look, and they can communicate that throughout this being on a sideline before we go and start drives.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.